We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. John Gray will be on the mound for the Rocks. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The catcher.
Next to bat for the Giants, Aramis Garcia, and a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Put in play to the right side of the infield, scooped up. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Giants 3 and the Rockies nothing. Logan Webb will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Now in the box, Vaughn Paris. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the Rocks are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
So in now for San Francisco, Luis Basabe, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Lined but speared on a hop.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's hitting .429. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Popped him up. Hampson has a play. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
In now for Colorado, Vaughn Paris. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, come on, big dog.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-2.
Let it fly right here.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Hey, I ripped that up there, huh?
Now another 0-2. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the hind. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Luis Basabe.
Luis Basabe.
Weekly hit towards first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in, Daniel Robertson.
Hey, nobody out now.
The second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Hey, let's get that 2-bar right here. Come on now.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Basabe. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 7 and the Rockies 5.
Come on, baby. See it.
Ready to take his hacks again, Vaughn Paris, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Suarez has compiled over 65 innings of work, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Slater looking up. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a solo shot here to left center field. His third home run of the ball game, as it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Vaughn Paris will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
Oh, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Tyler Beatty takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on. Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Harris is off of first with 2 away.
Grip it and rip it.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Hey, we need you right here. One time.
Now the 2-1. He's running. Strike taken to throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Nolan Arenado would be next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Two down, runners at first and second. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
The set and the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3 and 2 with 2 away. Matt Kemp would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Hey, see it.
drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time.
Stand up.
And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives it.
Digging in to try it again, Aramis Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hey, nobody away.
Bit of eyes here as he's going to try to lay one down. To second for one, on to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Vaughn Paris. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Let's go, big fella. Hey, come on, big guy. Drive in those runs.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time.
Your turn, your turn.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
You're going. Take the turn. Go hard. Go hard.
That'll hit off the wall in left center. And the runner is in from second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Marlene Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Buster Posey will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Runner at second now, nobody out, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story.
Shortstop Trevor Story.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Slater's under it. 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Turn, driving man. Clutch up, kid.
The 2-2.
Hey, no one better, huh? Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go. We need you.
Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Hey, no one better. He's right here.
1-1. Here it is. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down.
Here we go. Clutch up for us now.
Kemp in front at 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
And it's fouled away.
Here you go. No one better.
Hey, drive him in. We need you right here.
Here's the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. He's set. The 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 11-11. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 1 out, nobody on.
One down, one down.
The third, gloved by Arenado. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. At the plate, Vaughn Paris. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Wait for your pitch up there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
All one's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
12-11 final in this ball game. The Colorado Rockies scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Jairo Diaz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.